If he behaves himself today, he might get to 12. You never know. And a lot of people think there's such a thing as a wise old owl. They've obviously never trained one. Because generally speaking, owls are as thick as planks. And the big owl, the thicker the plank. Don't listen. But the little barn owl here, a lot of people would think, well, hang on, you're not going to fly an owl during the day. What's going on? But in actual fact, in this country, we only have one owl that is actually a nocturnal bird, a nighttime creature. And most of the other owls, like the short-eared owl, the long-eared owl, the little owl, they all have orange or yellow eyes, which tells you that they're daytime hunters. They're diurnal birds. Now, just to be awkward, the barn owl fits in between the two. He likes to fly mostly dawn and dusk, and he's called crepuscular. There's a lovely word, isn't it? So one for the pub quiz. He's a crepuscular bird. So he doesn't mind flying during the day, but because it's really windy today, what I'm going to do is pop him on a little training line, because he only weighs 9.5 ounces. And if this gust of wind that we've been having comes along when he's flying, he might end up in Swansea. You never know where he's going to be. So we don't want him to get blown against you horrible lot, or blown against the castle wall. We want to make sure that he's safe. So we're going to put a little training line on him. And when we start training the birds, we normally get them out of the aviaries at about 5 months old. They're fully grown at that stage, and we can start training them. But if we're going to fly an owl, because owls are not exactly bright, and they are very, very easily scared. They stress out, terribly. So instead of getting them out of the aviary at 5 months old, we get them out at about 5 days old. And we start to imprint them, as we call it. In other words, he lives in the house just like a puppy, runs around, plays with toys, falls asleep on your lap, whitewashes the kitchen, goes for journeys in the car, and he thinks that we're mum and dad. Poor soul. I'm the only bearded owl in captivity, by the way. And so what we're going to do, because owls have very long vision, but not very good short vision, we're going to have a little bit of chicken in our bare hand, and when we call him over, we're going to just shove this bit of chicken in his beak. Otherwise he's going to be fumbling around for ages. Thank you, June. Hang on, Thumper, wait for it, mate. So we're going to tie this little crayons, as we call it, this pinning line, onto his jesses. And it's a bit like putting a long training lead on your dog, or a lunge line on your horse. It's the same sort of thing. So it's tied on with a special knot, a one-handed quick release knot, which strangely enough we call a falconer's knot. And we're going to pop him on there. And of course, like all owls, Thumper here has what we call silent flight. Hang on, you're all tangled up there, mate. Let's come around this way. Wait a minute. Mind your tootsies. That's it. Good lad. Now, barn owls have phenomenal hearing, and it's said that they can hear the heartbeat of a mouse at about 100 meters. So fantastic hearing. So very often they rely on their hearing more than their vision. And when we first start to train a bird to fly in an arena like this with radio mics on and whatever, very often when we whistle them or call them, they think that we're up in the speakers. And we've had owls fly up, you know the big cone speakers that you get at some shows? We've had owls fly up onto the cone speakers and look down inside to see where we are. So maybe they're not that bright. So I'm going to make a little barn owl noise to call him over. This hissing noise, give us a hissing noise. That's the one. Hey, watch it. But this little barn owl is going to make hissing noises to me, and I'm going to reply to him to say that I've got some grub, come and get it. So we've got some little bits of chicken in here that we're going to give him as a little reward. So if he flies over, he gets a bit of a reward from me. Are you coming over, Thumper? Ooh, what a good boy. And believe it or not, this is only the second time he's flown away from home. So we were a little bit extra careful with him, particularly, as I say, with the wind. So let's try him one more time, and then we may ask for 1 or 2 little volunteers. Because he likes children. He couldn't eat a whole one, but he quite likes them. How are we doing, Thumper? What a good boy. And you can see he's got this lovely, elegant, silent flight, which is beautiful to watch. Good boy. Unfortunately, when they're babies, God, they're ugly. No feathers, no down. They look like little pterodactyls. They're horrible. But then they grow up into these nice little swans. Right. Have we got one or two little volunteers? What about this young man in the cool shades then? Come on then. In you come. Where's our special glove, do you know? Well done. Okay, what's your name? Zach. Pop your hand in there, Zach. Other left, that's it. Well done. Good man. Now then. Hang on. Hey, you after my job or what? What's going on here? Well done, Zach. That was pretty good, wasn't it? I tell you what, we better give him a nice big bit of chicken for that, haven't we? Because he's a good lad. Is he heavy? Not really, no. He's only small, isn't he? Well done. Do you reckon you can walk him back to that perch for me, Zach? That's it. Hey, what a cool dude. I know why he was so quick coming to you. I reckon with those glasses on, he thought you were another owl. Shall we give Zach a big clap? Well done. Good man. Well done. We better have a girl now, I suppose, have we? Have we got a girl? What about this one in red? Come on then, there's another one with cool shades on. Come on out here then. Well done. What's your name? Isabel. Right, Isabel. Pop your left hand in there for me. Other left. That's it. Don't do the lottery tonight, you've got it wrong that time. Right, come over here, Isabel. Let's be a bit sneaky, he's watching us. You pretend that you're a tree and you hold it, you've got to pretend that that's a branch. Here he comes. Well done, hold him up nice and high, Isabel, otherwise he thinks you're going to drop him. Oh, hang on, he's dropped. Hang on, I get it, hang on. You've dropped your food, oh my God, there we are. Well done, Isabel. Do you think you can have a little stroll back there with him, holding him nice and high? Look at that. Well done. He's clinging like heck to Isabel's hand there because I don't want to be blown off. Let's give Isabel a big clap as well. Well done. I suppose we'd better have someone from up here. We got a little one up here. We got a bigger one for you. What about this, the young lady here? Come on then. You coming in? Come and have a go and then we'll get a boy from down here somewhere. Right, now normally we only have the pretty ones, but you'll have to do today. Oh no, you had your hair in your face, I couldn't see. Right, what's your name? Darcy. Pop your left hand in there, Darcy, that one there. Well done. Do you think you can make a noise like a bar now? Have a little practice. Have a go. Psh, psh, like that. Psh, psh. No? I'll do it for you, shall I? Come on, let's see. Let's skip a bit, come on. That's it. Right. Okay. Nice big long arm like the branch of a tree, Darcy. Ooh, he likes the girls. Whoa. Well done, Darcy. Let's give him one more bit of chicken and then we'd better get a boy. Hang on, Thumper. Wait for it. If you bend your elbow, Darcy, and then just hold him up like that. There we are. Good girl. Well done. Have a little stroll back to that perch for me. Hold your hand up nice and high. That's it. Isn't it funny how you get rigor mortis when you've got a bird on your hand? Oh, well done. Let's give Darcy a clap as well. Excellent. Thank you, darling. And then we got a little lad up here that would like to have a go. What about this one in white here? Come on then, you had to check then, he wasn't sure. Right. Hang on. No, I only spoke to you. Yes. Don't panic. Right, what's your name? Lewis. Where are you from, Lewis? Try that one. That's it. Got all your fingers in? Sorry, it's a bit big. Go on, pop your hand in. No, that one, definitely. No, not both of them. Just that one. Oh, it's upside down. Have you got all your fingers in now? Stop messing about now, Lewis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hang on, you're not from the forest of Dean, are you? Oh, all right then. Come out here, Lewis. Hang on, Thumper. You're going to fall off in the wind, you wally. There he goes. Right, Lewis, we're ready now, mate. Let's go over here. We're going this way because what we're doing is we're flying him into the wind, and that gives him a bit of control over his brakes and steering. Stand sideways at that, Lewis. There we are. No, you got to sit on Lewis's hand, you wally. That's it. Good boy. Wait a minute. There. Good chap, Lewis. Well done. Hold your hand up a little bit higher if you would. That's it. Good stuff. Well done, Lewis. Have a little stroll back, mate. That's it. Good stuff. Oh, he likes you. He's making you walk all the way. Hey, well done. Well done. Let's give Lewis a clap as well. Good man. Thank you very much. So basically we would start the training of the birds just like this, and then when they're flying really well, perhaps the length of this little arena here, we would then probably start to fly them free. And we would put a little radio transmitter on them to make sure that they don't go anywhere when they're still quite young and inexperienced. And a lot of people say to us, do you want this tune? Yeah. A lot of people say to us, you know, when you first fly a bird free, are you scared that you're going to lose it? Well, if you've done your homework right, you shouldn't be, because the bird at this stage is quite sort of dependent on the handler. But it's usually about 3 to 4 weeks after they've been flying free that they get to the Kevin stage. Oh, ain't you? I know more than you. And they start to sit up trees and make rude noises at you, and they don't want to come back, and then they want to chase things that they shouldn't be chasing. So what we have to do is just take a little bit of weight out of them, only maybe an ounce, and get them focused on it. If we spend about a week or 10 days like that, get them locked onto us again, they normally get over the Kevin stage, over that horrible teenage stage, and we can start to put their weight back up then. Right, now we don't go hunting with the barn owl. Not many people fancy roast mouse for Sunday lunch, but what we are going to fly for you now is a bird that we do use for hunting. This is Bramble. She is 9 years old, and she's probably one of the fastest Harris hawks we've ever had. And Harris hawks are great characters. Unlike the owls, they're incredibly intelligent, very bright. They originate from North America, where they hunt in the deserts. They hunt in packs. It's the only bird of prey that hunts as a pack, and they're very, very good at it. And it's reckoned to be the second best pack hunter in the world. So if you see them out in the States, in Arizona or Texas or somewhere, you might see 10 or 12 of them all hunting together, maybe a few more sometimes, and they're very good at hunting together. They're typical hawks. They have short wings for sprinting, long tails for twisting and turning, long legs for running around. And the males are quite a bit smaller than the females. In all the birds of prey, the females are bigger, more powerful, more dangerous. You know the story, guys. Sorry, girls. Right then, young Bramble, how are we doing? And don't look at the geese in that tone of voice. Yes, I'm watching you watching them. Last year she caught over 30 odd pheasants, and she's quite a brave character. And the annoying trait that she does have, every year when we start hunting her in the autumn, she goes off and kills a chicken. Bless her. So I've always got to take 20 quid with me when we fly her for the first day. Fortunately, the farmers in our area all know us, and we end up sort of paying them 20 quid for the chicken she's caught. Right, 1 or 2 adults for a change, shall we? Come on then, let's have a couple of big kids. Yeah, come on then, Mum. Well done. And how old are you, little girl? 21? 12? Yeah. Oh, and I'm Kevin Costner. Yeah, we're all fibbers women in here, are we? What's your name, Mother? Tina. Right, Tina. Pop your left hand in there for me. Well done. Whistle. Oh. What's the old saying, guys? Never trust a whistling woman or a crowing hen. Watch her. Come out here, Tina. Let's see if we can get old Bramble here to fly over. A little bit of chicken in the hand, don't need it all at once. Okay, nice long arm out to the side. Yeah, if you show the back of your hand, Tina, like that. Come on then, you. No, she's not that bad looking, don't be like that. Yes, come to your mum. She's a bit of a mummy's girl, this hawk. No, not me, I'm over there. I haven't got anything. Excuse me. What you do? You misunderstood. We said a hawking display, not a walking display. Look at that eyes like a hawk. You crafty old baggage. Well done. No, I'll go over here. Did you shower before you came back? Come over here a bit, Tina. She's rather shy. The hawk we flew this morning, her half-brother, is a real bullshit little devil. But this one is very, very shy, and she likes to be introduced gently. Shall we tempt her with a big bit, June? What do you think? Oh, we got a bit of bribery and corruption here. Look at that. Oh. Let's go really close to her, and then if she jumps over, you'll probably find on the second time she'll be much more confident with you. You tried to mug her then, didn't you? You horrible. Tina still got hold of it. Na, 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 na. Come on, up you come. There. Oh, you nicked a bit. That's... Hold on to it, Tina. Hold on to it. Right. Come on, Crafty. I see. Now look. Come over here. Come up here. Now look. This is the rules, alright? These are the rules. You weren't an angel. You weren't an angel in a former life, were you? Oi, come along. Come over here. Come on. Come over here. Da-da-da-da-dum. Oh no, Tina's got a nice big bit here. Look at that. Oh, she's getting ever so tired arm, you know. Let's try that. John, be a tinker. Hang on, Tina, let me come down that way. Come on, you crafty old devil. Up. Oh, should we all say, oh, for Tina? Oh, she's sadder than that. I tell you what, Tina, let's try the big bit there. Let's see if she'll go for that little, that bit there. Come on, you. You rotten devil. No, she's pinched him down a bit. Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Tina. Oh, come and see us later. Let's give her a big clap for perseverance. Right, shall we? Right, I tell you what, as she's in one of those moods, not Tina, the hawk, I mean, what we could do with is some volunteers. You don't know what you're volunteering for yet. Some volunteers to be rabbits. So June's going to pick a few rabbits out. We want a couple of boy rabbits and a couple of girl rabbits. So come out here then, guys. Right. Okay. Once you want to line up facing me here. Across here, that's it, attention. Oh, let's have a couple, that's it. Is that enough, June? Oh, we wanted one and two more, we got two boys. Any more girl rabbits? We only got two girl rabbits. I mean, there's a girl rabbit, well done. Righty-ho, that'll do us. That's great. Come on in. Right, attention, nice straight line. Right, okay, everybody down this way a bit. Yep. Dump. And a little bunny. Right, somebody look after the little bunny here. Right, okay. A little bit further down, June, you think? Right, okay, come this bit further, guys. Okay, right. Come on, rabbit, coming up. Okay, now then. I want you to all sit on your bottoms. Right. Now then, I've got to tell you the important. Birds of prey are very good at spotting the rabbit that moves. Okay? So if you move your whiskers or your tail, like that, you may be in the pot tonight. So, what we're going to do is we're going to see if we can get Bramble to fly very close to you, looking for the fattest rabbit here. Alright? Now then. So we want you to look down on your backs, okay? And we want you to keep your eyes open, but your mouths closed, because you know what birds do when they're flying sometimes? Honey doesn't taste like toothpaste. Right. How are we doing then, June? Which way are we going? That end and over here, yeah? Right up into the wind, yeah. Okie dokie. Now then, rabbits, remember you've got to keep really still. Otherwise, you pick the one that... Right. How are we doing now, June? Are we ready? So heads and elbows down. Round yourselves. And of course we do expect a bit of blood on them. Are we looking good? Right. Whoa! Oh, Billy had the rabbit on the end. Missed it. I tell you what, Jim, I reckon another go. I think we can get a lot closer this time. Any blood here? The eyeballs missing? Oh, very disappointing. Oh. Right, you lot, you're for it now. Okay. I could run it this time, Bramble. Right, rabbits back. Whoa, rabbit, put your head down. Hang on, Bramble, for God's sake. Wait. Hang on, Bramble. I know the rabbits are moving. Wait a minute. Oh, you're so keen to kill a rabbit today, aren't you? How are we doing? Lie down, keep your heads down, yeah. Are we ready, Jane? Go for it. Whoa! Oh, we might be on the rabbit again! Oh dear, shall we give our rabbits a big clap for being brave? Oh. Now come on, she's got to have her nose missing. No, she won't. She's only playing. She won't hurt you, honestly. Unless you're a real bunny, of course. Well done, guys. Okay, so a little bit of fun with Bramble there. So what we're going to do, we're going to finish off with one of our fastest birds. And this is a falcon called Wurzel, because he was born in the West Country. And we had a heck of a job today to keep him away from the cider stand, because we're right next door. So Wurzel here is an unusual falcon. He's, how old is he now, June? 7? 6 or 7, I think. And he's a cross between two different types of falcon. His dad was a peregrine falcon, which most people know is the fastest animal on the planet. And his mum was a saker falcon. I might do, I think. What's that bit? Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, I don't know what I have. Hang on, bear with me a second. Let me just check again. Oh, no, I haven't. I don't think so. No, I haven't got another one. Okay. Right-de-ho. Stuff that one in my pocket. Okay, the other one's safe? Yeah? Yeah, good. Okay. Now then, you can see that Wurzel is wearing a hood on his head, and the hood is to keep him nice and calm and quiet. And if you hoodwink someone, you're fooling them, and that's where the word comes from, the term hoodwink, to fool somebody. And that's what we're doing to the falcon. We're fooling him into thinking it's night time. And because he's fast, I better get this line down, because sometimes when he's travelling at high speed, he might not see that line at the last minute. So we'll just pop this down for a minute. Ooh, we don't want any collisions. Okay. And because he's what we call a hybrid, a cross between two falcons, these hybrids are normally bred by artificial insemination, by AI. So remember, children, when you get in the cars later, ask your mums and dads what AI means, okay? And they'll tell you all about it. And don't tell them it's artificial intelligence, they won't believe you. Okay. Now, because of the speeds involved, June's not going to fly Wurzel to her glove. Instead, she's going to fly into a lure, a little leather pad on the end of the line. And the idea is that the falcon chases this lure just as if it's chasing a bird in flight. Now, when he flies really well, he's great to watch. When he flies really well, he's not so good because he's probably in the next county. So, anyway, we'll give it a go. We're going to take the hood off, otherwise he bumps into tassels. So off comes the hood. June's going to hold him up into the wind. Again, like any good pilot, he likes to take off and land into the breeze. And very often, falcons will shake their feathers. We call it rousing. If you say to someone, come on, rouse yourself, in other words, get moving, a falcon rouses to show that he's ready to fly. Now, if June was to just lob him off, he would think it's rather rude, and he would probably mess about a bit. So she's got to wait until he decides to go on his own. So you can't rush him at this stage. So we're just waiting for the rouse. He doesn't always rouse, but more often than not he does. Thinks you're a funny looking lot here today. But he'll puff out his feathers, give his body a bit of a shake. Ooh, show my big long wings, he says. Okay, how are we doing there, Wurs? I think he might be just about to rouse. Here it comes, I think. There we are, and off he toddles. Now, of course, to a falcon, height means speed. Higher he goes, the faster he can come down. And you can see that he's just enjoying the breeze at the moment. No chasing seagulls or pigeons, behave. Don't be a naughty boy. But don't fly a falcon on a really calm day is not so good. They like this bit of wind. They like it to help them to accelerate and lift and all the rest of it. Where's he going now? Sneaking around the castle here. Here he comes. Oh yes. What's happening, of course, the wind is hitting the walls of the castle there and giving him a bit of lift. So that's why he's staying there. He's trying to get some height. Give him a whistle to attract his attention. Stop him playing about the place. Come on, Wurs, make an effort here. Oh, if I have to, he says, I'll try my best. Don't you kill that seagull. They're horrible, messy things. Uh-oh, mind your heads. Oh, we're coming round. Any chance of doing some work, Wurs? Oh, mind your heads. He might give you a bit of a free haircut. Oh, look out. Right. Now, if I tell you that he's only operating at about quarter speed, you really will know how fast peregrines are. Uh-oh, somebody else is in for a haircut, I think. Low level attack here, I think. Uh-oh, mind your heads. Anybody tall? Look out. No? Oh, he's trying to tease you lot. I think he's lining up June, ready for the next little go. Here he comes, sneaking over the tower. Here he comes, I think. In your time, Wurs, you know, stop messing about. Stop playing. You're supposed to be doing some work. Uh-oh, I think he might be coming in. No, yes. In your time, you know, don't worry, Wurs, we'll talk amongst ourselves. He likes it there, doesn't he? So June's giving him a shout to call him in. That's a magic shout that usually works. If he can hear us. Here he comes. Oh, look out. And he's going to try to catch the lure this time. Mind your heads. You lunatic. Whoa. You're mad. You're supposed to slow down when you hear that shout. Whoa, well done. Good boy, Wurzel. You're in that case. And of course what he's doing now is what we call mantling. He's covering his prey with his wings and tail, just like you have a mantelpiece at home, covers your fireplace. Comes from the old falconry term to mantle or cover your prey. So June's going to be carefully approaching him now. She's not going to rush him. He's earned that little bit of chicken that's tied to the lure there. But he's a bit concerned about these horrible seagulls flying around here. He thinks they're going to come in and nick his food. So June's going to go down with a little bit of chicken in her glove in a moment. Let him have a little bit of a nibble as a reward. And then he jumps up and she gets the reward. If we were hunting, she'd get a nice partridge. But as we're not, she's got a smelly old bit of leather instead. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching the birds fly. Thanks for taking part, who did. And thanks for those who couldn't get the bird to fly, but we won't mention that. But enjoy the rest of your day at the castle, and thanks for watching. June.